Let's see.
But I guess it's just everybody just being more vigilant because a lot more is going on. People are getting more aggressive. They're getting more, um,
Yep, it's active.
well, cool. And with all the other people that have come in that don't like us already, um, hang on to your kids and grandkids if you're going anywhere. Go in groups, especially women. I mean, I know we have badass women, but it's still doesn't hurt to be in groups. Even the men. I mean, they're in groups, so you just want to be extra vigilant around all your surroundings. When you're going to the store, I even when I'm walking up to my car from in the parking lot, I look at the I look up under my car even. We like you too, Josh. We've missed you. I just put the link if you want to come up, hon. Tell us what's been going on.
I don't know if it'll show up here. I'm fixing to type something in the chat and see what it does.
Yes, Eddie. Amen.
It showed up in StreamYard. See that weird little chain looking thing that says, "Hey y'all."
Where's it gonna be?
It's in the StreamYard where me and you are at on your channel, but that's me talking in mine.
Up on the top?
Watch.
Okay, I'm watching.
I just typed in my YouTube side, "Hi Bonnie" from my channel.
Okay, I see that. And but you're in your channel when you type
Yeah,
that.
Ragnar's over
Okay.
there too, and so is Hit Gal.
I hit gal. Ragnar. Oh wow. Well that's cool. I know that Gigi and Monty did that a long time ago, but I don't know how they did it.
That's
Yes,
neat.
true. That's a
That's neat
good
that
one
they
too.
can see both.
I'm sorry.
That's neat that they can see both.
Yes.
Or you can't see it in the chat, but you can see it through.
Well, I see them in my chat too. Ragnar and Hit gal. So your chat comes into mine also.
Yeah, through uh, StreamYard. I'm looking to see if I see them talking in your chat.
That is too cool. I haven't watched. Um, there's several people that I haven't seen in a long time. Black Watch. Uh, who else have we noticed missing? Like in any chat, I haven't seen Black Watch. I think I've seen Kiss Off in a few.
Yeah, have your key ready. Be
I'm
like
sorry.
be like Barney too, and always make sure you got your bullet in your right pocket.
Well, that takes too long.
Yeah, I know it's a joke.
Oh, Monty was on Craig's a few weeks ago. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, and Watch saw Black Watch. Okay, good. I'm glad to know they're still out there. Yeah, I haven't seen Rescue much either. He was on Tennessee Tacticals. I think is where I saw Rescue. Let me tell you, Chuck, the camper beds, you don't ever want to sleep on one.
Yeah, they ain't much above a cot, are they?
I feel like my back has been beaten with a baseball bat. I was like, I want to go home to my
Too firm or
comfort.
too soft or just junky mattress or
I don't know. I don't know if I wasn't sleeping right or, I mean, I slept good, but just waking up and, ah. And, well, too, it's a lot of climbing the, the steps to get into the travel trailer. It's not leveled right. And so to get in the front door, it's leaning towards you. And so I had to hang on to the door frame and pull in and then to get on the bed there's a step stool and more exercise than I'm used to probably. Mattress pad, is it an eggshell? Because she's got an eggshell mattress pad on there, but I don't know about the eggshell. Osteopath. What's an osteopath? I'm gonna write that down. Have you ever been to one, Chuck,
uh-uh.
with your back?
I've been to a bunch of stuff, got MRIs and all that stuff, and I've been to what do they call that thing we went to? Chiropractor and they started talking about knives and I'm like, okay, I'm done dealing with y'all.
Josh, I'm so sorry. I remember that your sister-in-law had. I had seen that somehow. I knew that. I think we did a prayer for all of y'all.
Sorry about that, Josh. I didn't know it's just something. Was she sick?
I'm not sure what happened, but um,
I'm seeing a lot of people, not directly related or people I know, but makes me wonder if it had anything to do with the pokies or they got a batch of that flu and it got them or
yeah, I don't know. Purple mattress cover. I'll have to look for purple. Yeah, she was young, 28 years old. Hey Sandy, how are you? Um,
Uh, yeah. Biggie's got the quick and the dead on it. Was it Gene Hackman? He always played a shitty part, I think, everything he played.
mm,
He's good at it, but he's always a bad guy, it seems like.
yeah. Well, I think my mother has realized how much she needs me out there. She's she's doing deed stuff. Uh,
Hey, Sandy.
she was worried about me having two homes in my name, and so she's said, "There's no reason I can't put it in mine. Mine's paid for." Like, really? She's just she's ready for someone to be out there all the time.
Is that your mom?
Yep, I totally understand that. This time she, you know how when you first fall, you don't feel it, and but she went to the emergency room, and hey Burns, good to see you. And
That's it's adrenaline and shock.
yeah, and so I guess while she was there, she started saying that her back was hurting, and so they looked, and um, so she kept telling me she had a bruise on her back, and I thought, well, she must have done like I did. One time when I got out of bed, I don't know how, but if I had socks on or what happened, but my feet just slid when I stood up, and I just went down on my rope, and but my back scraped the metal railing of the bed. All, I mean, I could feel every vertebrae hit that bar, and it hurt. And so I thought maybe she had done something like that. And I said, lift up your shirt and let me see. And she has this huge bruise, like right on her kidney, too. And with her having the kidney stones and the surgeries and everything, um, that's what they were worried about. That, and then, of course, we thought that she had another infection, is why she fell. But um, she had had some chest congestion and it was green, and that was the only reason they gave her an antibiotic. But she just knows how quick it can happen now, and of course we can't lift her up. Even if we had been there, we would have had to call EMS to lift her, and then she wasn't going to let them take her because they won't take her to the hospital she wants to go to. Now, wish she'd get out of that military hospital. I think they all got home about 1 o'clock in the morning that day. 1 o'clock the next morning. No, we got to go back to the Sundays prayer for everything that's going on. We just, he's calling us. I know he is. Hi, Lisa. Bless your heart with all those dogs. Goodness. Did you leave, Chuck?
Now I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how to hook up to Rumble. I got enough there. Right now we're on your show, my show, and I got it running to Twitter too.
Oh my goodness.
Every live I do, I'm on YouTube, D Live, and Twitter.
Well, I don't know if I'm ready for the whole world yet, but okay. That's cool. um, so you want something funny or you want a song?
Whatever you want to do, I'm just here. You like music? It's your channel. I'm surprised nobody else come up.
I know. I kind of thought.
It must like she's got Chuck up there. Let's see.
Go to me because I don't know how else to find it. You need to go away. Okay. Have you seen how to? I don't know what you call it. Whenever you take a branch off of a plant to um, to root it so that you can like take a cutting off of a rose bush or something, and but how you do that before you cut it to make it root, where they take a banana and put it around it, cloning. Not quite cloning. Carl, I'm not going to abuse you. I might mute it because, yeah, that's a good idea. Mute it.
Yeah, I got me. Go ahead and mute me too. That way it doesn't echo.
Well, it shouldn't if I mute the thing. Okay. We shouldn't, it shouldn't bother either one of us. It's just showing Tea Girl. Good to see you. Once a week is making me forget everything. Boy, I couldn't, even watching tens today, I was like, it just kept buffering. I couldn't, I missed so much of the talking, and
Mine was acting up too, and that's why I just got off her suddenly. Everything was buffering, and it was like everybody was choppy, and even the TV here was acting up. So I knew it had to been on my end.
Yeah, Eddie, colloidal silver. Okay. Now, how do I make it where you can? These are Halloween costumes. They are too funny. Or is it just me? Can you still hear me, Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it echoing?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you can see them or not. That's as big as I can get it. Hey, Nanya, good to see you. He would be a good one to come up and tell. This is one of my favorites. So that headless. There's another one that is. I guess he's Aladdin. I couldn't figure that one out. There it is. Is that too cool? Oh my goodness. Okay, some of these are really gross. Y'all probably seen all these. That's awesome, Manny. Yeah. Okay, that's probably kind of dumb. The link again. But if y'all get a chance, check out Nunya, Texas. He talks a lot about survival and protection and stuff like that. Bees, greenhouses, a lot of stuff. My best friend that I went to high school with, um, I was talking to her the other day, and told her I had just ordered some more canning jars. I think I have plenty of canning jars. I need to not do that ever again. I didn't know that she had given me 3 boxes already. I thought she only gave me one, and I ordered one. But she told me that she has started doing the fermenting, and she said she loves that a lot better than the canning. It's a whole lot easier, and so I was like, yeah, I need to make some sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is good for everything digestive.
Now you're on Rumble and YouTube instead of the other one.
I'm gonna have to set up an account for Rumble because I heard all of y'all talking about going to Rumble, and it was like,
There y'all go. If y'all want to go check it out live on Rumble, and if you do go there, go ahead, please sub me if you would.
yes, definitely put the link and
That'll take them directly to live over there.
yes, y'all please subscribe to Chuck. We're trying to get him up to 100, and he's almost there.
Oh,
I
I
think.
hit 100. It's over now.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
awesome?
Hey Nunya. Hey Lisa. Lisa Anderson's over. Maybe she's on both. I don't know. And Hicks over there, and Ragnar. And
Oh, okay.
That link I just dropped, everybody, that's the Rumble live on Bonnie's live is streaming there.
I'm not moving to Rumble, Eddie. It's just some are, so I have to set up an account to be able to watch them on Rumble, right? We all have to set it up.
If they want to do live, yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to watch it too.
Hit Gal made it over there.
Hey, Yorga. And then I'll have to ask you, so is Yorga on yours or mine? Because I thought none was here. I put the link again.
Yeah, Yorga, he's on mine, but you see the
No,
little
okay.
link at the top corner of his icon?
Oh, that's how you tell
Yeah.
with the little link. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Camel, you losing internet might be because maybe all the businesses around there are eating up bandwidth or causing more cloud or something.
Yeah, and more people are on it during the day than at night.
Hey, it's Shifty.
Hi, Chef. Oh, she's over there. Well, they
Yeah,
can hear me though, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Shifty. I got it running to Bonnie's. From Bonnie's to mine. I got Rumble cranked up.
So, Chuck, are you going to be the middle of the night person?
Maybe
Or no? So you saw the need? Because a
yeah.
lot of people
Nobody's
can't.
there anymore.
I'm sorry.
Nobody's there anymore.
I know. And well, a lot of people can't sleep. And so it's a really good time to have. But I was worried that as sure as I said I would do it, then I'd be all falling asleep trying to do a live.
You remember when I went, what did I do, 10 to noon at first, and then other people started showing and wanting to do their lives, and then I went 11 to 1. People showed up to do that, like noon to 2, and then 1 to 3. Then finally, I jumped back down and went ahead of you.
Hmm.
It's like people say, "Oh, there's people on. I'll start going live." Instead of standing my ground and just staying there, I'm nice and move on and let them have that slot.
Yeah. Well, oh, Head Cow was able to chat there.
Yeah, that's the first that I could comment.
Yeah, we don't know how long, if whatever.
Yeah,
If it,
me and Bonnie are talking about it. Talk with a few. Shouldn't worry about who else is on. People will be on where it is. When my chat dies off, usually I lose interest and figure, okay, well, I'll just let everybody go over there then.
but I know your sleep schedule changes too.
Yeah.
And, but I
Yeah.
know,
I'd come on at 6. Bonnie'd go on at 8. Then we talked somebody into doing a channel, and I said we'd work it around on that. And it became permanent somewhere else, which I didn't care.
yeah. It, I just had several people asking me to go live at like 11 o'clock at night, our time. And I was like, as sure as I do that, you fall asleep. Because sometimes I do.
Let
There
me
was,
look, Carl. Sorry, Bonnie.
that's okay. There was one night, and it was, I was just tired, just exhausted, fell asleep, didn't wake up at 2:30. So if you're on till 2:30, that's a good thing.
Camel Carl says 5 followers. Is that you, Carl? Here, y'all. There's Carl's.
Thank you, Chad.
Camel Carl's thing. I'm gonna drop it over there too.
Hi, Pappy Two Bears. So good. To see you.
There y'all go. That's Camel Carl on Rumble. Anybody's got Rumble. You want me to put the link for your StreamYard over there? So, like, if Yorg or any of them want to come up,
If you want to. That's,
I know you said you put it out there. So here,
hi, Joseph. Offers Kingdom. I think
here y'all go. Here's a link to come on panel. Hey, Joseph.
Blessings to you too, Pappy.
Hey, Pappy.
We miss you.
Pappy, links out there if you want to jump up.
Great words of wisdom. I know last time he was saying he was having trouble with his mic. But who knows? So did you see when I left Hens? Did I miss anything good? I'll
I
have
think
to
I
go
saw
back.
when you left. I wasn't there much longer.
I'll have to go back and watch and see. It was neat to see everyone together like that, coming up and
Yeah, I had fun. I hope I didn't hog her channel. I appreciate she had me up there and pushing for everybody to join Rumble.
no, you were good. The cat, good to see you. Yeah, Pappy said he needs a new camera mic and monitor where he can go on panels. Okay. Jumping back and forth.
That's weird having to figure out who's where.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
what I was saying earlier, for us having to be there for people, it's not like we have psychological degrees, but it's just it's having the compassion and caring in your heart for
yeah.
others.
I should have been goofy and said, bye shift, hi shift.
Magic. Yeah, man, you probably should. I know your lives get a little. We're all tired of talking YouTuberish.
Yeah, talking in code like we're kids, afraid the
Yes.
mommy and daddy will hear us cuss.
Well, that's the other night when I was afraid to say George's name on yours. And
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I know it's like you could say what you want on yours, you don't want to do it on somebody else kind of the same way.
yes. And that's what I am just shocked that I have not been taken down. And that, knock on wood again.
Remember,
Because
they got me twice in a month. You're like, ooh,
yeah, but we have had some serious discussions here and talked about stuff. And then the music that I play, but I guess as long as it's a cover, it's okay. Okay, Chuck muted. I'm playing a song.
here I roll some cigarettes while you was talking, and I didn't want to have all that going while you're talking.
Okay, well, I can play a song. Let me let me do the echo cancellation thing. Because I just picked it out for this conversation. No, I just lost it.
And the sign said, everybody welcome to come in and kneel down and pray. When they pass around the plate at the end of it all, I didn't have a penny to pay. So I got me a pen and a paper, and I made up my own little sign. I said, thank you, Lord, for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. The sign everywhere out of sight, blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Ah, what a great song. Too bad they didn't have a follow-up.
Settings. Leo. Okay, we're clear. Hey, Deb. Kino, good to see you. It's all over the place. So, how has y'all's week been? Has it gone as you expected? Has it been just crazy? Is everyone safe where they're at? Amen to Cat. This morning out at my mother's. Hey Sharon, good to see you. It was rainy and cold and wet, and in the valley there was a fog covering the valley out there, and she's up on a hill, and this afternoon the sun came out and everything cleared off and got warm, and it was just beautiful. I was just taking pictures, and it's just woods, and I didn't care. I was taking pictures of the woods. And God sure put some beauty around us to enjoy. And I hope everybody's just getting out and enjoying it. We've got, I'm going to try and do a video. The bluebonnets and wildflowers are all blooming all over the place. And so I want to get a video of that to show y'all, because it's so pretty. All along the sides of the highways, any road you go on, there's just wildflowers everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm seeing them clusters everywhere on the sides of the roads at the Easter flowers.
Easter flowers, tulips,
Yeah,
lilies.
looks like little groups of bunches of onions right now that are hitting up and down the highways around here. But it's probably either daffodils or
Oh, neat.
something. And then those blue hedges of stuff growing all in the trees along the roads. I don't know if that's lilac or what it is.
You don't have bluebonnets over there?
Not sure. What are the ones that are across? You see them all over the sides of the roads and in the trees and stuff, and they're blue. And is that lavender, lilac, or is that blue? Blue bonnets are small flowers, aren't they?
Yes. But they kind of go up like a cone. Hey, frog. Um, yeah, what about that? Have they said anything about it? That it was supposed to happen Tuesday and it's Wednesday?
Nothing happened other than the weird stuff with like the gas leak and all that today. I think they pointed a finger and other stuff happened.
Azaleas. Yep. chicory and clover can be blue. I don't think we have any chicory. I don't know. I know we have Indian paintbrush and the buttercups, the yellow buttercups, and the blue bonnets, and um, there's something purple, but I don't think I've ever heard a name of it actually. True revival is in your hearts crying out to you. Life is in bloom. We should be also. Love it. Yeah. The, actually, I might have a really good picture of the blue bonnets. I used to. It's probably on my Facebook. Oops, I went too fast. I have so many pictures of beach. It isn't even funny. Like, I think that's what I was doing at first, wasn't it? Beach pictures.
The what?
Beach pictures.
Think so.
I think so too, because I sure have a lot of beach pictures. Yeah, I don't have the blue bonnet saved in here. I'll have to. I'll do a video. Just because it's just amazing. People come from all over to go. There's a this one road. It's a ways from me, and it's called Willow City Loop, and that's where they just go nuts. I don't know why they're so thick out there, but it's CJ. Good to see you.
Hey, CJ. Frog. The cat.
When I got to go to Kentucky, they had peonies. Have you ever seen those? It's like a um, to me it kind of looks like a hydrangea, kind of, sort of. I don't know, but they were beautiful. They were pink, and it was snowing, and there's these peonies bloomed. Hi, Joy Doll. Good to see you.
Here you go, Bonnie. I saved something. I'll put it up here. Let's
Okay,
see.
good. I don't know, do they stink? Well, maybe because it was snow and I didn't smell them, but
And I want to fit right. I don't know what'll show up of it. Let's see.
daffodils. Good job, Kathy. Yeah, I didn't even look at my irises and lilies out there to see if they were blooming yet when I got back home.
See there?
Yes, that's a bluebonnet, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty. They're not that dark of a blue here. They're a little lighter, but um, oh my goodness. And if you get on the highway, people will pull over anywhere. Like the shoulders aren't big enough now. So you really have to watch out because they take their kids out there and take pictures and I think that there should be a lot of signs out there because snakes like to hide in those bluebonnets, and I don't know if the city people coming to take pictures are realizing that they need to, someone with boots on, go through and make sure that there's no snakes. Hey, Benjamin. Oh, okay. June 5th. I'll remember that. Yes, Frog. Chuck has us linked together tonight. Oh, I like that picture. It's a good one.
As a paladin,
Now, how do you show pictures like that?
I'm doing it through my virtual background. I have the fade adjusted high on it, and I have a green screen and just put pictures down there and go through them and pick them. I got like
Oh,
this the monkey bone picture. I got the flag. I got the rabbit,
oh,
Alice. I got being happy.
that
That old,
doesn't look right.
this old one.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I just turn it, put none up there, and it'll go back to camera. But you got to fool around with the green screen and the adjustment of it. And that's right there in the virtual background under your settings.
So I have that without having a green screen.
Yeah, I don't have green screen. You see what I showed when I did it? It's this wall behind me with flags and old blonde.
Oh, and it's got a little box. I have a green screen.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got that clicked, and then I got the fade over next to it. Almost, let's see, it's at 77%. Then I got backdrop color green, and then I just down the bottom I put pictures in little blocks. It'll ask you to size it a certain way, or here's a new YouTube icon.
You put the fade all the way to the left.
All the way to the right. It'll show as you slide, and you should show it. I have mine at 77%.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here playing, y'all. I want to see if I can do this.
There y'all go. There's the new YouTube icon. A floating dumpster fire.
Oh no. Right? Okay, if I do that, let me see what happens. I'm just playing with one picture.
And then when you want to show it, you go turn your cam on, and it kicks that in. And if you show up in it with it, then just adjust your fade on it. Hey, the cat.
It's not going to show my face, is it?
It shouldn't. I don't know. Move it away where it don't point at you for a minute. It should kick in and just, if you're in the dark, it should just show that.
Can you see it?
No, you got to turn your cam on.
Oh, yeah.
Because it shows up with your cam as a backdrop. But I got mine adjusted where it just shows it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Who the cat? Yeah, I'm Texas Psychobilly. Sure. You can share anything you want, Steve.
Okay. Frog, I don't know. I haven't heard that.
You afraid to flip it on, Bonnie?
I'm sorry.
You afraid to turn it on?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, my hair is all over the place, and yeah, no, it's
Are you
not
on a
good.
laptop or phone?
Laptop.
Just turn the laptop where the camera's not pointed at you. Even if you're in the dark room, it shouldn't show up either. But what was that?
My glasses.
It sounded like a firecracker. Did y'all hear that pop noise?
Yeah.
That was Vicky's glasses hitting the floor.
Hi, Amy. Hey, Larry.
If it had been me, it'd have broke them.
Same. Me too. I'm on my second hair from the dollar store. I need to make all those phone calls tomorrow. I've got to go get glasses so I can get my driver's license renewed. Okay, where's that thing? Dandelions. See, I probably like it with the cider vinegar on it. I
I
like
don't know about,
vegetables with vinegar.
I don't know about the flowers, but I've had salad before with the greens and dandelion green.
And you liked it?
I couldn't really tell the difference. That's like me if I go to somewhere with a sub sandwich, I'd rather them put spinach on it than put lettuce, unless they got real good lettuce, not that crappy ass iceberg.
Yeah, I like lettuce better than. Excuse me. Spinach better than lettuce.
Like if it's romaine tops or something cut up and put on it, that's fine. I'll eat that and spinach both. But iceberg, nah. You don't get nothing out of it but rope and water.
No, those are only good on what?
My son,
Chalupa.
my son-in-law, when he was dieting for a while, and two of his meals a day, he'd take a head of lettuce and cut it 4 pieces, and he'd make a meal out of that. And the only thing he'd put on it, he'd water down lettuce and then put salt and pepper on it,
Well,
or he'd
that's
water down mustard. I mean, and put salt and pepper on it to eat the lettuce.
yep.
He was just filling. There was no calories to it.
My one daughter, she can't have gluten, and she was like, "What am I going to do without bread? How am I going to eat hamburgers?" And so I made hamburgers, and I used the leaf lettuce on the outside,
It wraps. Yep.
melted the cheese on the patty in the skillet, and then used the lettuce on the outside and told her, put whatever you want on it. And she started eating it, and she said, "Well, this isn't too bad." And I said, "No."
You know an easy way to do that, Bonnie? That way you ain't got to fumble with the lettuce so much. Take and make them like if you wanted bacon hamburgers or bacon cheeseburgers or whatever, you can put the bacon in them, but make your hamburgers instead of being a patty, make them like hot dog shape as big
Yeah,
as you want. And then
make
you
it
just
smaller and longer,
yeah, 'cause then
and
lettuce is
then wrap it. That sounds good too. Make it into a wrap
yep.
with
Just
lettuce
have like
leaves.
a hamburger burrito with lettuce on the outside.
Yep, sounds good to me. Hey, Ridge Runner.
Hey Ridge, you remember I was making them beans last night?
Yes.
Uh, I got into them this morning when Vicky got up. I ended up earlier. Wyatt had some hamburger in the fridge. He made like 3 or 4 big hamburger patties. And I finally went and grabbed a bunch of them beans, put some lard in a skillet and them beans and smashed them up, made refried beans, had the hamburger patty in there with it, and that homemade guacamole. I ate the last of it I had.
Mmm, that sounds good.
All that made that stuff made that hamburger patty taste so bland.
Well, I finally got that tooth out, so now I can eat.
Did you end up doing it yourself or did it come out?
Kind of both. I just kept working it back and forth, and
The long, torturous way.
well,
I got one that way, but it ain't broke, but it's close right at the gums, but it's a sharp shard and it's irritating the shit out of me right now.
frog be nice. We give you attention. Mm. Yeah, the blue bonnets, it's against the law to pick them. Do you know that?
Huh?
It's against the law to pick blue bonnets
It is. I
because they're
think
the,
it's too any of them flowers in Texas. If you go like pick them off the side of the road, even though it's public property, you're not allowed to pick flowers like that, are you?
I don't know. I just know the blue bonnets for sure because it's a state flower. So it's against the law to pick the blue bonnets. I love John Rich.
I told Vicky all them out there ought to go bring me one of them flat trough things I got out there that I can plant in and a shovel and go out there and dig a bunch of them up and break them up and put them out here along the Highway 9 out there on the edge of the property. I said, my luck, I'd get in trouble for stealing, which I wouldn't be stealing. I'd be taking it from one roadside and putting it on another in the same county.
Right? Is that those strips that you're talking about that they put out?
Yeah, they look like clusters. Like, you know how when dandelions come up, or not dandelions, but
Yes.
daffodils, Easter flowers, they come up, looks like a group of onions. And it's a bunch of
Yes.
them, but they don't have the flowers yet. It's just the green tops. And they're all over the place between here and Marshall.
Elderberry. I've heard that elderberry is really good for you.
Good for colds, too. Anything elderberry, cough syrup, or
Yeah.
I remember the old
My
folks, they could mash it up, put whiskey and stuff in it, and then use it for cough medicine.
my friends from Sweden, they sent me elderberry jelly. It's good.
Yeah. A lot of people might think it's odd, but them burrito, they're like flour tortilla burrito wraps, but they're made out of cauliflower, and I think they're good.
Yes. And that's it. You can do so much with cauliflower. You can make it into a flour.
And we were doing keto. I was getting that rice cauliflower and using it to make fried rice because rice you can't have for keto because it's
Yeah.
a gluten or a starch or whatever it is.
And then you can make it like mashed potatoes, pizza
Yeah,
crust. Yes, we do that. Isn't John Rich the one that sings Earth to God?
I think he was in Big and Rich. Didn't they do Boot Scoot Boogie and all that?
John Rich?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't John Rich and Big and Rich in the 90s?
Ridge Runner, where'd you go? Help us out. Has anyone eaten dandelions over the beach? Oh, yeah. Okay, they're all talking about the dandelions.
Yeah, everybody must be either in both channels or I got a bunch in mine, you got a bunch in yours.
But both.
Yeah, it showed
Um,
25 on my side and 33 on yours.
Ridge Runner said yes, big and rich.
Yep, I thought so. They did Boot Scoot Boogie, didn't they, Ridge?
T's gonna be on Hannity Monday at 9 p.m. John Rich is part owner of a new bank for Americans. Cool. Let us know when you find out the name.
Redneck Bank and Trust.
I'd go there. I mean, I have a pretty good bank. It's a little small town bank, but everybody keeps saying those aren't even safe.
Hey, Lisa.
That's my granddaughter. She said, but it's small town. And I said, yes, but it's FDIC. And she goes, every bank is. And I said, okay. You know how when you go in and ask for a loan and they have to send it out to be approved? Who do you think they're sending it to? And she sat there for a little bit and she's like, well, I don't know. And I said, okay, there you go. Somebody's having to give the okay, and it's not the people of the bank. Boot Scoot and Boogie is Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn, all right.
Thank you, CJ. Save a horse in holy water.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. That them.
I have to look them up. I don't. Old Glory Bank. Okay. Thank you, Red Runner. I haven't seen any of those. Hope to. Thank you, Dappy. Yeah. So in Rumble, do you get the viewing time also? Where it,
Yeah, I'm looking over there. It shows I got 5 watching. Don't know much else.
but I mean, does it? Because like on YouTube, it tells you how many viewing hours you have.
Yeah,
So does,
don't get far in it.
oh, you don't know. Okay. Happy birthday to Kat. God bless you. I hope you've had a good day. Ben Carson and Larry Elder. Wrong. Credit Union Germany, not for profit. Yeah, I couldn't understand that. My account does not charge a service charge. Yeah, some of them will do the monthly, and once I found out there was free, I was like, nope, not doing that anymore. And my youngest daughter opened an account a little while back, and they're charging her, I think it's $7 a month. And I said, you need to go back up there and ask them what they did to you. You shouldn't have to pay to put your money in the bank.
And if you got money sitting in there, they should offer you some of the, at least half the interest they get for loaning it.
Yeah. Thank you, Shift Kicker. You have a blessed evening. Yep. Wonder-filled life. Hey, Garrett. Talking about all this nutritious wild salad has got me making banana pudding with vanilla wafers. Good night, CJ. God bless you too. Absolutely. Prepared, not scared.
Shit, wrong button. Here you go, Bonnie. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's all I can think of that.
Thank you, Chuck.
That sounds like something off the Brady Bunch, don't it?
Well, it's the thought. Cabbage and ground corned beef soup. I forgot. What did you say makes it corned beef? And I know I went yuck. I can't remember what it was. Chuck ran away. More like partridge family. Chuck, what did you say made corned beef? Corned beef. I can't remember.
Corned beef hash?
Yeah.
Or corned beef and cabbage?
Well, just in corned beef, just corned beef.
Yeah, corned beef is you buy the brisket. It's basically a brisket that's been brined. But actually, it's just a brisket, small part of a brisket. But you can get the corned beef in a can, and the hash has potatoes already in it, or get the other, which is like one of them little canned hams, and I take that and mash it up and thaw out hash browns and scramble them up some. Either add onion, salt, and pepper, and throw some of that corned beef in there, and mash it, and have hash, and eat that with breakfast.
And the brine is salt and water.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I've never made them.
Oh,
I know you got to have the other spices that go along with it.
I'm just wondering.
I
was just wondering what the corned was.
They have kosher seasoning.
It's Vicky Coates said it's kosher seasoning in it. The corn part's probably because it's kind of brined or pickled or whatever you want to call it. Brine and pickling is the same sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what. I thought that to ferment stuff you had to use alcohol, and my friend said no, it's brine, salt and water, and I said, well, I'm all for that.
And Pappy said corned beef made with pickling spices and brine mix.
Mm.
Like you'll get a brisket, cut it up, put it in a big tub, put it in your fridge with your brine, and leave it in there for a week. And then you use your seasonings you put on it. Usually, if you buy them already prepped like that, they come with a little pouch. You either bake them or boil that with that seasoning into it.
Okay, I'll have to try it.
It's like between brisket and ham is kind of what it makes you think of.
Well, I like salt. But I could have swore you said something sweet last time. I don't know.
I think my buddy I was saying when his dad used to make them, and he put sugar into with it when he brine them.
Yeah, no, sugar doesn't go on meat. But I know some people like the bacon with isn't there a maple flavored bacon or something like that?
Yeah.
No. And when I went to Kentucky, they had I don't know how they did their ham, but it wasn't like our ham that I usually get. It was sweet, like really sweet. And I was like, oh.
Maple glaze or honey glazed ham.
No. Well, I put glaze on mine when I cook it, but it's only on the outside. It was like it was soaked in something. It was probably a sweet brine or something. Hello, Carl.
What's up, guys? My internet connection hasn't failed in like 15 minutes, so I thought I'd try it.
Yeah, I do, Jen. We usually, when it offers kingdom, when I cook any kind of
lose you?
brisket or something.
Chuck, you turned. We can't.
Uh,
I thought that
We
was
didn't
me.
hear
You
any of
went all muffled. I thought it was my connection already.
I was telling All for His Kingdom to make sure if it doesn't act like it wants to fall apart when you pick it up, cook it a little longer.
Oh, you're roboting.
No,
Was I
I think it's you, Carl. He's not roboting.
Oh no, it's me. It's probably me.
Yeah, I do too, Echo, because sometimes that's brine stuff. It almost looks like egg whites hanging off of it when they're raw. I think it's just where it breaks down fat, but I still think it's nasty and I rinse it off.
Yeah, I could eat sauerkraut all day long. Love it.
I love that. We do ours when we make a corned beef here. I just I'll take and put it in there in water and start it, and then maybe a half hour into it, because I'm simmering it for a long time. I usually simmer one for 3 or 4 hours or longer, but I'll put after a half hour, I'll drop cabbage and carrots and potatoes and whatever I want, whatever like you do in a roast in it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I add veggies, I add salt and pepper.
Definitely. Butter.
Especially potatoes, it'll steal from everything.
I put butter in everything.
All right, Paula Dean.
Did she?
Yeah, she had a funny joke out there about her eating sticks of butter, but she dips it in a melted bowl of butter while she eats it.
Mm-mm. No, I don't do that.
Hey Benji, you can hear me.
I'm sorry, Carl. What'd you say?
I think I came up here too early. I noticed my connection gets better after 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, you are in and out a little.
Yeah, but the iodized part of it's the bad part for you, the cat. You need a certain amount, but I'd rather use either sea salt or Himalayan salt.
I just get plain, no iodized. Can't have the iodine.
Hey, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I'll try to come up later if it starts roboting on me or something. Just let me know. This is a little early, I think. I noticed my connections get better after 11 o'clock.
Okay. I'm
Am I
sorry.
roboting?
Not right now. You're not.
Don't be sorry.
Mm.
No, the conversation, was making me think. I was kind of like, I don't know, feel a little tricked by my mother, because the farm I grew up on for the first 8-9 years of my life, we had a lot of acreage and we had pasture and swamp and we had an orchard. We had a lot of, grapevines, all kinds of blackberry bushes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking back about all the stuff that I knew I could eat as a kid. There's this stuff called wood sorrel. And it was kind of like sweet tarts to me. It was these little miniature looking banana things that grow on the ground. And they're real tart. They're like candy to me. And I'd find them all over the place. And I ate the crap out of those without ever even thinking twice about it. I grew up like going bush to bush, tree to tree, eating whatever I could find. I used to carry a salt and pepper shaker with me as a kid,
Yes.
I think
Isn't
that
that
there's
something?
people should get back to that. There's all kinds of food out there if you know what you're looking at.
Well, if they go wander in the woods, yes. I
don't know if
don't.
you heard. Yeah, but you probably got stuff growing down there too. You guys got purslane down there?
Carl. I don't know. I need to get a book and see what I've got because
Oh,
there's all kinds of wild stuff that grows, but I don't know what any of it is. I've never, I never even heard of foraging until Ark Wildman.
well, there's a bunch, man. I don't know what grows down there, but it seems like some of this stuff should grow down there too.
I'm pretty sure from watching him that we have
I
mullen.
can have onion on just because of the leeks that grow.
We have wild
Michigan.
onions down by the rivers,
Yeah, see that stuff.
but we don't have cattails. I already know that for sure because when I worked at the floral shop, I would look for whatever was growing naturally to put in the arrangements. And cat's tail was one of my favorites to use. And I would just have to buy the fake stuff.
Do you guys have phragmites? They look like cattails, but they kind of got like a fluffier head, more like the tail of something, and they're tall. Those are also edible.
Not that I know of. We have this.
They normally grow in marsh, same areas you'd find cattails, but they're way tall.
Oh, okay. We have a
They're-
It's brown and I don't even know how to explain it. It looks like it's kind of braided on the top, and then it has little shoots sticking out of the top of the very top of it. I love that stuff. I don't know what it's called.
Does it have burrs on it?
No.
Oh.
No,
Well, I know there's a bunch of different plants in different areas and stuff, but you guys should have plantain. You should have burdock. You should have some of those plants that grow everywhere, like mullein. That stuff will grow even in the desert.
yeah. I'll just have to get a book that shows me pictures, tells me what they are. There's an app you can put on your phone, but I don't want to add any more apps. And it identifies plants or flowers or trees that I haven't put it on my phone. I think my granddaughter might have it on hers.
Oh yeah, I like those too, Pappy. Most people would think
Okay,
that you couldn't eat nettle.
I know we have stinging nettle because I felt it.
Porter, chickweed, violets, garlic mustard. You got sheep sorrel and wood sorrel, dock. We got pawpaws up here. I don't know if you guys get those down there.
I
Wild
don't.
carrot. You guys probably have wild carrot in the fields, but you got to know the difference between Queen Anne's Lace and wild carrot. One of them will kill you. The other one tastes just like carrot. I don't know. I'm going to do some videos of foraging this spring. That's what I plan to do anyway.
Yeah. Uh-oh, check left. It's fixing to ask. Where'd you go, Chuck? Leeks are awesome too. Yep.
I'm wondering if leeks
And
and ramps aren't the same thing. A lot of call ramps and refer to them as onions, wild onions.
yeah, I don't know. So I know I sound really I haven't been much on beets, and the only beets I've ever had are in a can, like pickled beets. So if you grow beets, are they like a potato kind of, or a turnip, or is it like a root thing that you would eat, or how did how does beets grow? Don't know. The cat, are you talking about the iodine? I don't know.
Well, I thought so, Pat. I lost you completely for a few minutes. I thought they were the same
I
thing.
thought so,
I just wasn't sure.
because I asked you a question and I didn't hear an answer, and Chuck's muted. Oh, thank you, Echo. That's I thought that they were a root vegetable, but I need to get into that.
Bonnie, I'm going to jump down so I can hear what you're saying.
Okay. I'm sorry, Carl.
It's all right. It's all right. My service's fault. Nobody else's.
Well, it was good to see you up here for a little bit.
Oh, if
You
you're
take
running
care.
late, I might be back. It gets better as it gets later.
Okay.
Thanks. See y'all soon. Well, I ain't leaving. I'm being cut.
Hey, Chuck, you with me? Well, what to talk about? We have talked about food and vegetables and all kinds of stuff.
What did we lose, Carl? I went and started some tea.
Yes, we lost Carl.
He's chilling now.
And I need to be excused a minute or end it. Which,
So we're both going to start losing everybody. Somebody else came on, I'm guessing.
yeah, and it is that time.
If you want to end it, we can maybe do something later or something.
Okay, you can do that. Root crop with cleans the top edibles. Let's talk about salt. Okay, the cat. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. There's another live that everybody goes to. I'll go visit Tim. And
Might be back in a bit, maybe.
we might see y'all after a while. Thank you so much for joining us. Love y'all. God bless you and have a good evening.
Yeah, good night, y'all. Yeah, probably most likely. All for his kingdom. Much love. Bye.